Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ASTI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of price action, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green lines are coming from. And today was a pretty rough day. Now, there is some perspective that goes into this, meaning if you are a day trader and you bought, somewhere around here, or you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 8 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. If you care about the big picture perspective, then the bulls still have a chance, and the bulls are still in control, again, from the big picture perspective, and that's based off of, the bulls can still build a long-term uptrend, and I'll explain more on that in a second. I am going to be talking about things from the big picture perspective. I fully realize it may sound, how can the bulls still be in control? How can there be anything bullish about this after such a big pullback? Well, again, it all depends on what your perspective is. But if you care about the big picture of things, let's just assume that the bulls can stabilize here, which they seem to be going sideways. So right around here, give or take. Well, if that's where they stabilize, then where was the previous set of lows at? Well, the previous set was right there. Where is the previous set? Well, it was down there. So if you picture each one of these as stair steps, the stair steps would still be going in the overall direction from the big picture perspective. Again, I fully realize that if you bought right there and were hoping to scalp out in a very short amount of time, you could care less about these overall stair steps. But that's why I want to make myself very clear, because I don't want to come across like I'm talking crazy. But yeah, the bulls still have an opportunity, but they gotta, the price is pulled back enough. It's time for the bulls to start to step back up. In regards to levels or updates, first update is based on just a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So 006 up there was support going into today, but after it was broken right there, you can see that just the floodgates continued. So that'll be a level of resistance on any sort of bounce back up. And the very short term, though, the key level of resistance that the price needs to get back above sooner than later is going to be that purple line right there. That is the 50-period simple moving average. Was doing a very good job for a majority of the day is holding as support. You can see the price was just cruising below it or along it, but then finally did fall below it and separated. So very short term, that purple line there right now valued around 0043 is going to be that initial area that you want to see get broken as soon as possible. In regards to levels of support, next key level to keep an eye on right down here at around the 0033 area. So all in all, by no means was it a good day, but from big picture perspective, like I keep saying, the bulls can still technically build a higher base and keep the long-term uptrend going. So we'll see if they can do it or not. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.